So when it comes to Ethernet networks, a lot of people are generally familiar with auto negotiation and what it does, but not a lot of people seem to know what Auto-MDIX is and what it does. So let's talk about it. So the first thing we need to touch on is what MDI and MDIX even mean. MDI stands for Medium Dependent Interface. For the basics, don't worry too much about the intricacies of this, just know that it's basically a physical layer interface from your network device to the physical medium that carries the data. And basically, a PHY can be configured to either MDI or MDIX. MDI and MDIX do the same thing. The difference between them is really just which pins internal to those connectors are designated as transmit or receive. Inside your interface, inside your connector on either side, you have these little pins, which are what the wires in an Ethernet cable actually physically connect to. And the PHYs have to designate which of those pins are their transmit pins and which are their receive pins, thereby also kind of designating which wires in that Ethernet cable are the transmit wires and which are the receive wires. And this is actually incredibly important for computer networks, because if you think about it, if one PHY on one end of that link is transmitting all of its data on the same exact two wires as the PHY on the other end is also transmitting its data, that means that the receive wires are also the exact same between the two PHYs, and everyone is just listening quietly on those receive wires while they're screaming to each other and not listening at all on the transmit wires. So it's necessary for one PHY's transmit wires or pins to be connected directly to the other PHY's receive wires or pins. Otherwise, we just can't talk to each other.